All right. So the people that I got with who I got here with me today,
Krishante.
and I have.
Arissa.
So the question I got for both y'all today is: do you think that the gender wars in the black community will ever come to an end? Disclaimer: everything discussed is strictly humor. Do not take it serious and don't cancel me. Thank you.
Oh, we're just going straight into answering the question.
Yeah.
Let me think. Do I think the gender wars in black community will ever end? I think we should talk about, do we think that like gender wars even make sense for real before we think about whether or not they should end?
Do you think they make sense?
No, I don't think they make sense because 90% of the time it's people just like complaining about the other gender, but you're still dating the other gender. Like you still end up finding like reasons to talk to the other gender, reasons to like interact with the other gender.
Reasons to still have sex with the other gender.
Exactly. So I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't think it's a war. I just think it's people complaining.
What about you?
As a person who complains, it don't make sense to complain because, like you said, you can still end up dating the gender I'm complaining about. But no, it's not gonna end.
Do you think it'll ever get like any better?
No, honestly.
What do you think caused it? Because my personal opinion, I just feel as if the whole red pill era, like the Kevin Samuels, the Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? Because like people be talking about people like in those field, it made like insecure men be like, oh my goodness, I can't date these women because they're gold diggers. I'm like, nigga, you work at Popeyes, you are safe. Like no bitch is worried
No
about
one's
you.
coming for you. No, I agree with that.
You live in your mother's basement. You are fine. The
I can
hoes are
see your
not worried about
drawers.
you. You
I
said
can
what?
see your drawers right now. Please trust you're safe. No, I feel like that's like another thing. I feel like the catalyst for most like gender arguments or things that around gender is literally insecurity. Like yes, we talked about males just now, but it could also be on the other side. Like females can also kind of tap into insecurities to be like, I'm gonna start complaining and start some shit because I don't really feel good about myself right now.
That is so much true. The thing that like blows my mind is like there are women that like be trying to get their nigga mad on purpose. And I'm
Yeah,
just
I
like,
never understood that.
why do you do that? Like
Yeah, no.
why do you think women do that? Like, why do you think women try to get their men on angry on purpose? Is it
Mm,
for attention or is it insecurity based?
it could be both things. I think generally sometimes people are in relationships with people who are like nonchalant, but really that nigga just don't care about
I'm
you.
chalant as the fuck. I can't be nonchalant. I don't get how niggas can be nonchalant.
Yeah, no,
I care.
I feel like to the extent being nonchalant means you just kind of don't give a fuck. Like people be like, oh no, he's just nonchalant. What's the line between being nonchalant and truly not giving a fuck? It's a very thin line, a very very thin line. So yeah, I don't know. Carissa, your thoughts?
Are you nonchalant?
Very much so.
Really?
I just don't care.
Do you think that's healthy?
Probably not, but in a sense, I only care so much because if I let it bother me, then no, you ain't worth my energy.
See, that's what I mean. Like you
Like,
said, you nonchalant, but then at the same time, you're saying like, I don't care, not worth my energy. That's why I feel like being nonchalant equals not giving a fuck for real about that person.
you're wrong. No, okay, because like if I did a person, I care, but like the certain shit you do, like if you looking for attention, I ain't opening that. I'm not dealing with that. So then it may not look like I give a fuck then, but like, ain't never that serious. Ain't never that
No, I don't know though. I mean, that's like I feel like that's like a male thing. I'm chalant as hell. I care. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna say like I don't care. Like I will always lose the you do you. I will always lose that
The you do you
competition.
more.
Fuck no, you do you. I don't care about that bitch. I definitely care about that bitch. I'm definitely watching her
Or like
story.
matching energy. Like if
I no,
you don't do that.
I'm definitely watching her story. Like I'm definitely watching her every move. I cannot hold you on some real shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel as if this is my personal opinion. I feel as if a lot of women, not all, but like most women, kind of tend to downplay men's emotions. So when they do act a certain way, it can be, I guess you could say, unattractive to them. So that forces men to become nonchalant. I feel like a lot of men may vocalize their emotions and express how they feel,
Mhm.
and that can be repulsive for someone that aren't used to it. So that kind of forces men to adopt a
Mm,
mindset of being nonchalant.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel like in some cases that can be the case. 'Cause I think a lot of people also now kind of have this idea that women should be the people that are like, because it used to be at first like, oh, women are the ones like showing their like cards on the table, they're showing like their
Hmm.
personality, they're showing that they care and all that. But now I feel like in culture and like media now, there's a big thing that like women should be able to get their lick back. They should be able to not have to like show their all their cards and anything, like kind of just repeating the same energy that they don't like in males. So I just think it's a cycle where like you don't like when males do it. Now we're trying to be people that do it. but males been doing it, therefore they're gonna continue to do that. You can't just making it worse.
That's
So
fair.
I don't know.
That's fair. She was laughing. Have you ever gotten your lick back?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
How did you get your lick back?
What you mean?
What happened?
Well, I dated a guy who was a piece of shit. And so when he fucked around and found out, I gave him what he was looking for.
So he cheated and you cheated back.
No. That's not what I did.
So what happened?
I beat his ass and then I posted his shit online. Well, not pictures and shit, right? But like the girl he was cheating with, she goes to the school. So I found the girl. And she cheated on him. And then she broke up with him.
Wait, so you beat up your nigga and you posted it online?
Yeah. Well, not me beating his ass. Like the receipts that he cheated and all of that. Because he wanted to act a fool, right? And then he made everybody think that it was me lying. Like, you know, that gaslighting type situation.
Yeah.
So I put the truth there. He's very quiet.
So you didn't put your hands on him, but you just like...
No, I put my hands on that motherfucker.
Why didn't you just leave?
I did.
Why did you have to
I
put
just
your...
ain't the type of person. Like, I have a short ass temper. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't like being lied to and gaslighted. And then
These are Caribbean women, by the way, for reference.
he's standing in front of me just doing that shit.
Caribbean women beat niggas,
Like,
for reference. Disclaimer, they're Caribbean. No, I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit. Go ahead.
He was playing with me and said, don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, that's really what happened.
Ain't gonna do it again.
Exactly, babe. Don't play with me. Just keep it straightforward and nothing goes wrong.
Isn't that kind of a double standard, though?
I keep it straightforward. I ain't cheat.
But God forbid I beat my bitch. Oh, I'm going to jail.
Well, yeah, but it's not like I beat him like I was an abuser. It's
Yeah,
like
but
You hear this shit? Oh, it's not like it's not like I beat his ass
is-
for real,
Yeah, the thing is, I don't feel like, okay, in a sense, it may be a double standard, but I feel like if a girl comes and fights you, like if I start like doing all this, that's not really gonna hurt you as much as you fucking beating my ass. Like
we
you
can't-
beat my ass, I feel that for months. I beat your ass, you feel that for 2 hours.
We can't collectively agree to keep our hands to ourselves.
Okay, yeah, we
Yeah,
could do
we
that. We could definitely do that, but
You said what?
It's not like I go around jumping people.
But you go around putting your hands on niggas.
No.
Well, a nigga.
No. I put my hand on a nigga who cheated and gaslighted me. That's
Fair
what I
enough.
did. I won't put my hands on that. See, I put my hands on you. You sitting right here.
fair enough. Yeah, you see, like, say go.
You painted yourself that way. I ain't call you a son.
Too much, not too
For the soft flinch.
Oh God, I'm gonna start.
move on. I'm
Oh,
gonna give you that
I'm gonna start.
question.
I'm gonna start flinching like hell. Ask you this question: do you think that, like, despite like what y'all have been through, well, I know you've been cheated on. Have you ever been cheated on?
Nope.
Okay. Well, damn. All right. Well,
I've also never been in a predicament to like been in a serious relationship to where I would get cheated on, you know?
so you've never been in a serious relationship before?
No.
Fair. Can y'all see us like in serious relationships that like actually healthy, or like y'all just don't know at this point?
Yeah. I can see me in it. Just don't cheat.
That's fair. You?
Yeah, I think so for sure.
That's fair. I feel like my thing is like social media has like definitely like played a role in like the gender wars. Like, oh my God, like every time I just turn on my goddamn screen, it's like as a woman or
Like,
as a
it's
man, I'm like
ridiculous.
boo. Like I heard one, I saw like one dude. He was like, I don't drink, I just get tipsy. And one girl said, as a man, why are you tipsy? You need to get drunk, nigga.
That's another thing. Everything's an ick nowadays. Like every single thing that like a male does is an ick nowadays. Not gonna lie, some things are genuinely icks. But I saw someone say like, oh, when he's like in the grocery store and he's like doing the trolley and the trolley like swips a little bit, like that's an ick. And I'm like, what do you want him to do for real? Like he's in the fucking grocery store.
Do you have any eggs?
Let me think. Do I have any eggs? Chris, you have any eggs while I think?
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to
Well,
me.
that's fair.
Like,
Well, that's fair. I think I
Lying
have.
is an F, babe. Like, I don't like when people is lying necessarily. Like, what you lying for? Who find you? What op have a gun to your head right now, babe? Like, don't play at me. Don't play at me. Like,
I think I have an ick when people like make TikTok their person. That's like my biggest ick.
like they say like random TikTok quotes. in
Not you
person.
picking me up. I'm like, ooh,
Okay, I
boo.
feel
Ooh, not you picking me up. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Not you paying for the bill.
And not every single sentence. That's kind of like okay, Yeah, that's I can see how that's an ick. I feel like my icks are mostly like looks wise, which
Looks
sounds
wise.
shallow, but like if you're like ashy, that's an ick to me.
That's fair because why did you leave the crib without lotion?
Why exactly why? Or like if you have like that one dude we saw one time had like SpongeBob slides on. They were
He
like
on SpongeBob slides.
yeah, but they were
Those
like
are neon
ridiculously
yellow
dirty.
slides.
And then he had
These
on like
neon pants with this burgundy shirt,
yeah,
babe. I don't know
like
where you was
why you
going.
walk out the house like that?
I don't think he loved himself, to be honest with
No,
you.
no. Like the thing is, I don't mind like leaving the house being bummy. Like I fuck with that actually. But you don't have to flip in like I just roll out the bed. I still have flipping sleep in my eyes and all that. Like that's doing a lot. That's doing a lot.
I said, person with a bonnet on. I don't much to say.
I don't think personally. Okay, this has nothing to do with topics, but I don't think wearing a bonnet in person, like in public, is a problem. Like you know, how some people started to say, "Oh, that's like low class" or whatever the fuck they were saying. I don't think that's a problem.
I ain't gonna lie, I pull up to the gym. I pull up to the gym wearing a wife beater do rag, so it don't really bother me.
Like I don't think
I
that's a
just like,
problem.
I'm just like, when people are like, I don't like girls that leave the crib with bonnet. I'm like, bro, just say you don't like black women.
Literally, because who else is coming out the house with a bonnet other than a black woman?
If we're being honest,
Yeah, this is America.
if we're just not lying to ourselves, I've never seen Becky with a bonnet on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, but it's so wild because it's like there's so many double standards. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, y'all gonna judge me. You can dress like a hoe, 100%. But the way in which people pick and choose the races, there's like a hoe is crazy because like hear me out. Like a black woman will leave the crib like some tight ass shorts, and you're like, oh, she's being a hoe. But a white girl in a sorority will wear the exact same shit with an oversized t-shirt, and you think she's
That
leaving the
right
crib
there.
naked, and
That
no
right
one
there.
says a damn thing.
That right
People
there.
just have like selective racial outrage on what bothers them. And
Exactly.
I'm just like, bro, if you think black women are terrible, just say that. Like, just
Exactly.
keep that shit pushing.
Exactly. Like, did you ever see like the video of the girl who had on like her work uniform, and literally everyone has on the same uniform, but because she has some ass and titties, everyone's like this one white lady was like, "Oh, you're distracting my husband." For wearing her uniform, like I'm confused. Just because she has some ass and titties, like the girl over there literally have on the exact same thing, and no one's saying anything.
When you think about it, right? You don't think them other people feel offended a little bit? Like I know they doing like she texts you inappropriate, right? You like what if the other person insecure? Like, oh, she didn't even come over to me. I'm wearing the same outfit. She must think I'm flash chested or something. Like y'all everything get like like I don't mean to be mean or nothing, but like you would just fuck up the whole mood doing that. Like it's unnecessary.
Mm. Did you hear about that situation with the cheesecake? With like the girl at Cheesecake Factory?
With the
What are
oysters?
what are your I
Oh.
did hear about the oil. I'm not
Oh, the
gonna lie.
birthday-
Hey,
that's the birthday thing.
I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with you, right? It's like order 48 lobsters, 48 oysters.
Mhm.
To me, that's a turnoff. But I will say this: if I'm going out to eat with a woman
Mhm.
and she is like eating that food like her life depends on it, that is the sexiest turn on for me.
If she's eating food in front of you,
Like, and she's I'm like fucking it up. That's like a turn on.
like food all over her face.
What? Because
like,
that
she
means you can
flipping.
suck some dick. There's a direct correlation between women that there is a direct correlation between women that eat food messy and give good head. It's like scientifically proven. Like if you got the goddamn wing and the ranch and you like I'm talking, you put that bitch in your mouth, put out there's no meat on the bone. I need that. I need that. I'm gonna need that today.
So what's wrong with us slurping 48 lobsters in
There's
front of you?
not for because it's the expenses part. Because 48 lobsters ain't cheap,
Not
nigga.
lobsters, oysters.
That oysters are not cheap.
Yeah, I agree. My thing is, I feel like it ain't even nothing wrong with you eating 48 lobsters, but you won't think to share them 48 lobsters with the boy in front of you.
Oh, she soloed the 48 lobsters?
Yeah, like she ate the 48 lobsters by herself.
My
And she had some flipping potatoes on the side of that, and she had like 3 lemon drops. Like, come on now. You're doing a lot.
Her panties probably smell like gasoline. Her pH is like probably terrible.
Yeah, bro. Like you don't even like no balanced meal. We just
No
freaking-
veggies.
No veggies.
Oh my
Nothing
god,
green on the plate.
that's crazy. How do you feel about like the Cheesecake Factory? Did you hear about that situation? Apparently,
Like the
they
birthday
won't go to
thing?
the
Yeah.
date on the cheesecake.
nigga, I thought Cheesecake Factory was high maintenance. I was confused.
Wait, what are you talking
It's
about? The birthday thing?
yeah.
Or-
Apparently, like a girl didn't want to go to Cheesecake Factory because she thought it was like too low maintenance.
'Cause, like,
Oh, I
they
didn't
were
know about
supposed to go to another restaurant, but she take too long to get dressed. So he said, "Let's go here." And then she was in the car recording about, "I don't want to go to this. I'm gonna tell my followers about this." You know, I was saying, I don't like extra people.
Yeah,
that's
an ick to
another
me
ick.
too.
I don't like
That's
extra
such an ick
unnecessary.
room. Like if you're doing, I don't know. I also feel like, actually, no, I want to say it's a Caribbean thing, but I don't. Like I feel like in the Caribbean, everything's more like low maintenance. Like we don't really Like for instance, like you know how people
Caribbean women are low maintenance.
Uh-oh. CAP.
no, not too much. I just
No, because
I
like
feel like everything's more chill.
I've never seen a low maintenance Caribbean woman in
Because
my
like
experience.
to
But I'm
extent
from
you just
Atlanta
don't
though.
care. The extent is never that serious.
Actually,
That's
there is some
why.
Caribbean women who are extra. Not gonna lie, like
That
in everywhere. But I feel like some, like for instance, like if we go to the beach, drink some beers, I'm cool with that. Like that's a perfectly good date to me. But to some people, that's like, oh, you don't have the money, you can't take me somewhere. That like, yeah, like that's bummy to some people. Like some people think that's bummy, but that's like, that's good living to me.
But I swear to God, like I thought Cheesecake Factory was a high maintenance restaurant. I thought it was upscale.
I never been to
Apparently
Cheesecake
it's low
Factory.
budget.
I've never been to Cheesecake Factory, but I feel like that's another reason why like it's easier to not okay. This is gonna sound crazy. I don't think it's like relatively hard to impress people who haven't been to America a lot. For instance, us. If you carry me to Cheesecake Factory, I'm gonna think that's cool because I never been to Cheesecake Factory.
100%.
I'm like,
My
oh
thing
shit.
is, if you taking me for food, I'm gonna just be happy because I like food.
That's what I'm
Like I'm
saying.
not even gonna complain. Let's go eat, no
You get what I
problem.
mean?
Another thing, men ain't gonna minute. I ain't gonna lie, men like getting taken out. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I was taking one female. You know what I'm saying? She paid for my dinner. I felt like that nigga. I ain't even gonna
Mm.
lie. Like and it was simple shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm low maintenance. Waffle House was amazing. Like nigga, you
Mm.
give me an all-star breakfast, you can like use my credit card for like the whole fucking day. Like food, like nigga, what? Like you
Yeah.
bought me a all like if I'm at that crib chilling, like I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, feet out, watching Netflix, vibing. You walk in this bitch, hey, I was at this little function, I bought you a plate. You thought to bring me food? Now I have to eat your ass. Respectfully.
Did y'all see that one TikTok of that dude who was like, it was this one guy and he was saying how if he's gonna date a girl, she has to be able to like nurse him back to health.
Get the
She has
fuck
to
out of
be
here.
able to like cook him a meal every single
I
day.
think
She has to
niggas
be able to clean. Like you want a mummy.
I,
Just say you know you have mummy issues.
just say you want to fuck your mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's Loki given like
On
like I'm
some
scared.
incest shit.
No, literally. Like I don't know. That was weird. That was so weird. I was like I'm not saying you shouldn't have someone who wants to nurture and care for you, but like nurse you back to flipping health. What are you talking about? Like cook
They
for
have
you every single
hospitals, babe.
day?
They have a hospital. Like that's their job, wholeheartedly. Like if you don't have the common flu, I can't help you.
And this is my last question. What is some advice that you would want men to know about women? That could let's because like there's a lot of men out here that are struggling to find somebody, struggling to find that person that they want to lock in and stay with long term. What advice would you give them? Someone that may be like frustrated with dating or just the modern state of women. Like, what advice would you give them that they could know about women to like either make dating easier or just overall, I guess you could say, feel better? What advice would you give them?
I just say be yourself and don't rush into nothing.
I was
Please don't do
literally that's
that.
what I was
Because
thinking.
there's have these shows about married at first. Don't go be that fool. Don't do that.
Don't be that
Like
dumb.
you go, just take your time. Take your time and be yourself. That's really it.
No, that's the same exact thing I was thinking because I feel like most of the time I'll like be talking to a male and like within like 3 days, he's like, oh, I want to take you seriously. I just like you so much. You're so different from these other girls. You don't know anything about me for real. Like, tell me some stuff that makes me
Only thing
different.
you could do is pick me out from a lineup.
Like, literally.
That's what you could do.
And you can't even do that for real. Yeah, no, I feel like the whole rushing into stuff, like, that's an ick for me.
Yes.
That's an ick for me. So yeah, that's my advice. Like, don't rush into anything. You don't have to like immediately try and make this person like wifey. Like, let's be friends first. Let's have a
So
conversation.
do you wait? Okay, ooh, okay. I'm so glad you said that. Okay, so like, let's say you meet somebody, right,
Mhm,
and y'all get into like a little talking stage.
mhm.
Do you think it's okay to have sex during the talking stage, or y'all should just like get to know each other first and then bring up sex, or do you feel like it just like depends like the vibe that's going on?
Honestly, I feel like it depends on the vibe. Because I feel like sometimes having sex, like, honestly ruins it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all have sex and then all of a sudden you like acting different. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
or y'all could have sex, he's still talking to you, but the whole like intention of talking to you has changed completely.
Right.
It went from like, oh, I want to know more about you to oh,
I
let's
done got
have
the
sex. Yeah,
right.
like I don't have it now, so I can continue to just keep having sex with you, and you kind of like disregard, like even if it's not your intent, you kind of disregard knowing other stuff about that person
Mm.
because You don't see them naked. What else, like, do you really feel
What
you
more
need
do
to
I
know?
need?
Yeah, what else do you feel you need to know?
Right. What do you think?
It's basically what she said. Depends on the vibe. Because if you're in vibe and it don't make no sense, you just mess up everything.
It depends on how serious you want to take things. Like, if you want this person just like be a person you hook up with, then yeah, have like talk and have sex or whatever. Like that makes sense. But if that's someone you want to have like a further thing with, I'm not saying you can't have sex, but having sex immediately before y'all get to the point of like really knowing each other, kind of ruins stuff, honestly.
100% fair. Thank you guys so much. Eh. You feel me? Go ahead and share y'all socials. I don't even know. I don't even want to give them your social, nigga. You just gotta got. You just gotta got. You yo lame ass social. It's a duck holding a knife. Lame ass
And I
nigga.
like
Fucking
it.
nerd.
I
Geek.
like it.
Geek. And you ain't Megan. They don't stick your tongue out, nigga. Ah.
Did what I
Real hot girl shit. Ah. Fuck out of here.
Anyway, guys, this is my social media. Oh, it's gonna be backwards, but it's my name, Krishante, Krachante on Instagram. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
No
And
problem.
that's it. Bye.